First of all, hi, I know it's been a while since I've done this, but as you can see, I'm back. So yes, applause, cheer, epicness. Anyways, modeling and photographer-ing. That's a word, I promise. But oftentimes, those are two separate things, two sides of the same coin. But what happens when both sides of that coin become one side of that coin? I'm not sure why I just did that with my fingers, but you get the point. Anyways, what I mean is, what happens when someone that models also does photography and does both of them pretty good? Well, luckily for you, I met someone that does both. And I've shot with people who do both before, but it's always interesting because, as you'll discover as I did, it transforms the entire process.
Okay, unseen. Ask again. I'm Jessica. People mostly call me Jess. I prefer Jess, and I'm a photographer. But for today, I'm a model, so here we go.
What got you into photography?
My dad, basically. Long story short, I decided to borrow his camera for a long time. So I kind of just continued it from there. Now I have the great opportunity to shoot with Bobby, and now I don't have to shoot by myself anymore. Modeling was kind of like the start of what got me into photography, honestly, just to get familiar with how is it on the other side of the lens. And it helps me get more creative with my models and ideas as a photographer. So, model today, let's see how this goes.
My bad. So Jessica, aka Jess. What can I say about Jess? Or I guess the better question is, what can't I say about Jess? Because, like, real talk, Jess was an absolute blast to work with, like through and through. And what's even cooler is the fact that she's a photographer and, yep, you guessed it, a model. And that's like legit the best thing because her experience as a photographer translates to her modeling. And for me personally, that makes the process feel way more collaborative, which also means less stress, which also means more fun. And speaking of fun, I would recommend, if you're a photographer, to try modeling at least once because it can provide insight on the process. And speaking of the process, here's a couple of photos before and after. And the cool thing about some of these edits is that aside from some color corrections and some shadow and brightness fixes, most of it was honestly Jess.
Oh God!
Now, even though I recommend modeling, I will say it's not as easy as it looks because, trust me, I've tried. But I will say doing it can help you understand photography from a model's perspective, or at the very least provide understanding of each other, which is also helpful. Because it does help to understand what a model may be experiencing, and knowing this has honestly helped me become a better photographer. I have those same boots, by the way.
Oh, nice.
All right, guys. So we just finished our photo shoot with Jess and then Tomas. We pumped some out. We almost fell down a few times, and it was a good time.
Well, she mostly
Oh my
almost fell
gosh.
down. Okay, now you too.
I don't know what's happening. All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.